Snowfall is a beautiful natural phenomenon, but it can also be very harmful. When it snows heavily, it can cause traffic jams, break trees, topple power poles, and even cause roofs to collapse due to the weight. In addition, slippery roads caused by snow and ice can lead to dangerous accidents. The residents have to use ropes to pull down the thick layers of snow from their roofs to prevent potential damage caused by the excessive weight. In Japan, thick layers of snow silently accumulate on school roofs, creating giant ice blocks that can collapse at any moment, burying the entire building under its terrifying weight. When the weather changes abruptly, familiar objects become deadly threats, serving as a chilling warning of the brutal power of winter. These men built a boat entirely out of ice, and to their surprise, it floated and moved. Cars were buried under thick layers of ice and snow, turning them into frozen blocks. Their owners struggled to scrape away the icy grip, battling the cold to free their vehicles before they could finally hit the road. The snow removal machines roared, working at full capacity, continuously cutting through the thick snow, clearing a path for traffic to pass safely. The icy road surface became slippery, making it difficult for cars to move. The wheels continuously lost traction, sliding along the road as if gliding on an icy mirror. Even the slightest mistake could lead to loss of control. Overnight, his car was covered in a thin layer of ice about 5 millimeters thick, glistening in the morning light. That showed that the outside temperature had dropped extremely low overnight, turning everything into a cold, icy world. The ships bravely cut through the icy waves, advancing through the Arctic region covered in white ice and snow. The sound of the ship's engines grinding, breaking through thick patches of ice to make a way, echoed in the cold space, creating a majestic scene like stepping out of an epic movie. In another scene, a car roars its engine, trying to break through the thick snow to escape the icy terrain. The wheels spin, sliding across the white snow, but no one knows how far he can go before being buried again. People climbed onto the roofs, using primitive tools to cut through the thick layers of snow, carefully pushing them to the ground. Each falling snowflake made a heavy thud, like a silent race to reduce the weight pressing down on the roof before it was too late. A group of tourists were on a journey to explore the icy region when suddenly one of their cars skidded and plunged into a deep, cold ice hole. In the midst of the emergency, the other cars quickly joined the winch, forming a solid rescue chain. With smooth coordination, they used all their strength to pull the car out of the ice, turning the dangerous moment into a dramatic rescue. Huge chunks of ice suddenly fell from the roof, smashing into the cars parked below. The The loud crash echoed through the freezing air, and when the dusty snow cleared, one of the cars was badly damaged, deformed under the tremendous weight of the ice. People began to get busy with the cleanup work, laboriously shoveling away the thick layers of snow blocking the way. Shovels moved quickly. Piles of snow were moved to both sides, opening the way for daily life to continue amidst the harsh winter landscape. After a fierce snowstorm, a house in China was unfortunately invaded by ice. Thick layers of ice poured inside, covering the floor, turning everything into a cold scene like an ice island. The homeowner had to work hard to pry off each piece of hard ice, trying to clean up in the cold to regain his living space. In Japan, houses appear to be buckling under the weight of the thick layer of snow that covers their roofs. Residents are forced to climb onto their roofs and shovel huge chunks of snow to lighten the load and prevent collapse. From below, the houses look like they are carrying a snowy mountain on their backs, creating a majestic yet harsh winter scene. Every year after heavy snowfall, cleaning up is an inevitable part of life. People diligently shovel each layer of snow, not only to protect their property, but also to bring life back to normal. Snow can bring magical beauty, but it also constantly reveals its harshness. All these moments were recorded by us on camera, giving you the most realistic perspective. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and share the video for everyone to watch. See you in the next videos.